Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again on the Forex markets. Well, activity is dropping gradually as we come into the holidays, so today it's still possible to discuss something on Great British Pound, on Euro currency, but tomorrow I will see. Maybe we prepared the view on something different, maybe an Australian dollar, because we take very rare the view on these Asian Pacific currencies. So today also I would like to switch to Great British Pound, because on Euro currency, as you can see, things that we said recently has happened. So as we said, that's probably upward action should happen, because in this we see some bullish pressure, some buying activity suggests that the market should take out of this top, and indeed that has happened. So market gradually is moving higher. So we have a few targets that we have specified recently on the intraday charts, in particular on the hourly chart. On Great British Pound, it's a bit different situation, because you can see market in general behaves differently. So while you're showing upward action, pound stand flat. It's probably shocked with results of the Brexit, and investors still either trying to assess the overall consequences of this agreement or just taking a rest and delays anything postponed on the next year. It's analysis and everything that stands around it. As a result, you can see in recent sessions market shows really, well, maybe flat action standing in some range, and actually on the daily chart it's nothing to add. Mostly we're interested only in the setup that we have on intraday charts. On the daily, the one thing is interesting could be is that market could form the bearish grabber here. This grabber suggests makes no significant impact on the overall picture, but it suggests the taking out of these lows, which in turn could mean some deeper retracement here before any other action will start. In a longer term perspective, probably already on the next year, market by the technical background, so technical market should hit important targets before to show any other type of action. So you can see here it's butterfly incompleted, XLP incompleted on inward to the butterfly. So it's logical to suggest that market should hit first these targets around 37 and then start some other action. Either it will be the direct upward breakout or it will be reversal, something of that sort. But usually perfect technical picture suggests the reaching of these targets. And in general, as you can see, market stands in a wide consolidation with some upward direction. So you can see, although these pullbacks has happened, but they are not very significant. Market has played out them very fast, returning back to the top. And in general, it could represent some strength of the bulls, because any sell-off that stands on the market was bought out by the new traders who step in on the long side. And this lets cable to stay flat with some upward direction. So this consolidation could last a bit more, and as I said, maybe in the next year already we will see some progress with that. What's very interesting today, tomorrow, that is price action here around this grabber. Because if you'll take a look on the intraday charts, you will see that on the follow time frame chart, market has hit accurately our OP. If you remember, we traded last time, it's approximately before the Christmas, and we said, well, here it seems that OP could be hit. And now market stands in a reaction to this OP. This first leg has happened, upward action, and if grabber will really be formed, that could lead market to another leg down, taking out of these lows. That potentially the pattern that could be formed in year's time. The reason why I thought about this scenario is the price action that we see on the hourly chart. Take a look what we have here. This type of reaction after the recent sell-off takes the clear ABCD pattern shape and it creates an agreement with the major 618 resistance. So 35, 45 area, 618 level. Market already is completed OP target here, and if our scenario is correct, this market should start downward action somewhere from this level. So the attractiveness of this setup is that market stands very close to the invalidation point. So breaking it up, upward continuation, especially in taking out of this top here, is above 35.75, tells us that probably this scenario will not be realized. The market will try to continue upward action on the daily chart here, on the follow time frame chart here as well, with the taking out of this top. In other words, we will not get this ABCD, because in this case the grabber also will be not erased, but it just will not be formed, since the market is not closed yet the current session, and we do not see yet whether it will be formed or not. So it lets to place very tight stops. So placing stops slightly above this area, this will be enough for a current trade. If we are correct, this downward action will start and market will take it out of this lows. So that's actually the setup that we have here. Unfortunately, in the current circumstances, near the holidays, it's very difficult to find something really interesting on a high scale. So markets is losing the activity, losing the liquidity. So that's why currently we're discussing mostly the intraday stops.